What is going on, everybody? Today we got a boxing prediction for a match coming up this weekend between Errol Spence Jr. and Terrence Crawford. This is going to be a massive matchup, and it's very 50-50 on who a lot of people think are going to win. And me personally, I don't know who's going to win. I'm going to make a prediction, but I have not been this hyped for a match since Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder #2, or since the trilogy between Triple G and Canelo. Like, this is that big of a fight here at welterweight. Both guys undefeated, both guys in their prime. A lot of people don't know who is going to win this matchup. I'm very hyped for it. Coming up here in just 2 days, and let's get into it and make our prediction. So, Errol Spence Jr. is the younger guy slightly at 33 years old, and he is 28-0 in his professional career with 22 knockouts, and he does fight southpaw. He's 5'9", but Terrence Crawford, 35 years old, also still in his prime, 39-0 with 30 knockouts. He is 5'8", but has the longer reach, and he's a switch hitter. We all know this. He can box orthodox, southpaw, and it allows him to create so many angles, especially off of defense, and he could get hit and connect with one right back and hit you even harder. He was so great at that, especially because he can switch up and find different angles to do that. And I think that is going to be very crucial in this fight. I think if Terrence Crawford can play defense against Errol Spence, don't allow Spence to hit the big shot, because I do believe that Errol Spence Jr. does have the higher knockout power, because he is the bigger guy at this division with more knockout power. If Crawford can avoid the big hit, play defense, hit him back, if he gets hit him back harder, play solid defense, switch hit, stuff like that, I think that Terrence Crawford in a decision will probably win this fight if it does go the distance. But I do believe that Errol Spence Jr., if he can connect on some body shots, weaken Terrence Crawford throughout the fight, because Errol Spence Jr. does have a solid body shot. I think that in the late rounds, 10th, 11th, even the 12th round, Errol Spence Jr. could possibly get a finish in this fight if he can hit the big power punch. Now, I think that could definitely happen, that it is also possible that if it does go to a decision, Errol Spence Jr. could outbox him. I mean, they are both very smart fighters. I don't want to take anything away from these guys. This is a legacy fight for both of these guys. A lot of people would say that Errol Spence Jr. probably had the hardest competition coming up, and maybe he has fought the harder opponents. I don't necessarily think that's true. I think it might be slightly true, but not to a huge extent. I think that Terrence Crawford has fought some tough guys. He has just made them look worse because he has dominated them in the ring. This is definitely a fight that I see going the distance this Saturday night, and I am going to predict that Terrence Crawford does win this fight in an absolute legacy fight. Like I said, I could see Errol Spence Jr. getting a finish in the late rounds, or possibly even winning by decision. But I think Terrence Crawford outboxes, plays great defense in this fight, and I think it's going to be close. I could see it being a split decision. I could see it being a unanimous decision. But I could definitely see this, them having a part two, maybe even a trilogy. Like, I would love to see these guys, the top guys at this weight class, just go at it, and Terrence Crawford gets to be unanimous champion at the second weight class, 2 different weight classes in his career. I think that he's going to get the win by decision in this one, but I definitely think that we will see a second fight, possibly even a trilogy. Would love to see it. Absolute legacy fight for both of these guys. If Errol Spence Jr. does come out there, get a finish in this fight in the late rounds, that's going to do wonders for his career, and he is going to be like must-see TV every time he boxes. Both these guys already are, but you guys know how much this will do for either fighter to get the win. Let me know who you guys think is going to win down below in the comment section. I'm very interested to hear what you guys think, because this fight is so 50-50. It's very hard to predict, and that is what makes it so much fun. Like, a lot of these big fights, like, you kind of get a good feeling about who is going to win in these big boxing matches, but this one right here feels different because you honestly don't know who is going to come out with the win and get that massive step for their legacy in this massive super fight. So let me know who you guys think is going to win. And I usually do college sports content here on this channel. I'm going to continue doing that. I just want to sprinkle a little bit of boxing here and there, because even though I am a huge college sports fan, I'm also a massive boxing fan as well. So for big fights especially, I want to do some prediction videos starting here on this channel. So let me know if you guys want to see more of these. Let me know who you guys think is going to win. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching.